Hello? Oh no. Remove the StreamYard has lost access to your X account. Okay. Okie doke. I'm trying to broadcast on X at the same time, but apparently I'm still banned. The first video, it's because the first video I ever did on Twitter live was very controversial. I wonder who's awake. I have two shows running at the same time. So just in case anyone is trying to control my stream, they'll have to be insane and very gifted. Thanks, Street Ghost. Good to see you. Knock Fuggets here. And S87 was thinking about me, Nathan Stoltman, the king, the one and only. 8x, 8K, 8th level. You'll never know what it's like here. I see names I'm unfamiliar with. It's wonderful. Names I'm familiar with, also wonderful. Everything is great today. I'm uploading a new intro, so we'll have 2 intros for the show, maybe. We'll have the intro designed by my one and only, Katie Stoltman, my wife, and my intro, the other classic intro designed by Jaron, my brother, metaphorically, of course. You are all my brothers and sisters. We are family here. Welcome to the family. Hey, Mimsy, I know you. Hey, Mad Hatter. There we go. We actually have to make money now. So I will be requesting it. It is required if I'd like to, unless I want to be Jesus Christ and die tonight. I actually have to ask for money for doing this. It's required, unfortunately. So thank you, Mad Hatter 214, for starting us off. We have a goal of 10 $5 super chats, minimum $5 super chats in 2 hours. We might even go 2 hours today, depending on if people actually call in. 10, which would be $50. And actually it would be like $36 probably, or $35. $35 in my pocket after YouTube takes their cut. Doing that for people who find it more convenient or more fun to see their name and icon highlighted on the screen. Mad Hatter takes firsties. Thanks, Mad Hatter, for starting us off on exactly the right foot. On the right foot. Yeah, I have bills to pay. And my unemployment ran out. So we were doing the show for free as a gift for all of you who tuned in over the last 6 months or so. But now I am unemployed with a criminal record. And all I want to do if I work a job is delivery driving. And I can't because my criminal record is not yet expunged. So what I believe I just discovered would be the most beneficial is if you would become a member or a paid subscriber. So there's a monthly commitment from you. That solidifies all of us better on the same timeline. If we have a financial connection, so a recurring monthly subscription of like $5 or $6 or $7 is totally acceptable. Any recurring donation. Frying Pants, that does not qualify for the challenge, but I appreciate it all the same. $1.99 super chat says, "Blessed be the Nate, for he is great." Thank you so much. You're using my alternative identity. I do have DID, kind of. I have to in order to do these things. I do dissociate. So under certain circumstances, I dissociate. And the human that is still there while I am gone, the consciousness is gone, does things. Doesn't happen very often, but I've had very many head injuries. Very many head injuries and a very serious spine injury too. So going through it. $33 is fine. That's fine. $33 a month is fine. More would be better, but $33 a month, if that's all you can afford, is fine. It's fine. $50 is the top level on Substack. So I'm not listing the phone number on the screen because the phone number is very easy to recall. It is designed that way. It is 650. You just have to remember the area code. So it's the area code for Redwood City, California. So you can just try to remember whatever helps you remember. You can use any techniques you like, but it is 650 gay taxi on the keypad, which is 650 excuse me, 529-8294. It's because and it just worked out. The reason it is that it wasn't because I decided I wanted my number to be gay taxi, and even if I had, they wouldn't give it to me. It's just that it's the last 4 digits of my original home phone number, which was 354-8294. And a friend of mine in high school told me it spelled something taxi. I can't remember what. So I knew the last 4 digits were going to be taxi. The gay part is just a wonderful coincidence because I am gay, not a homosexual as far as I can tell. See, Mimsy did it. Mimsy, I'm at your service. I bow to you, madam, tonight. You have broken the seal. 5 gifted memberships. Victorian, what if this is my job? No, I'm ready to work. I need a new car because I can't delivery drive in my pickup truck. But no, I'm ready to work as soon as my criminal record is cleared. I just don't want to do, regular job. That's all. I don't want to. And I want to do what I want and get away with it, to be honest. Like, doesn't everybody? I want to do what I want to do every day. And if I'm delivery driving, then once you get yourself established, which at first you have to drive whenever they give you a slot, but once you get established, you can do that. Drive whenever or wherever I'd like. That way I can travel to different cities and can work driving DoorDash. Quinn Michaels, we were thinking about Quinn Michaels, Street Ghost. The time phone hack, I believe that's correct. Yeah, I believe Quinn Michaels was probably right about almost everything, to be honest, which is sad. But if he's still alive, then we appreciate him. Here's our first phone call. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, how are you doing?
Nate.
Yeah, what's up?
It's Grim. Grim, man.
What's your name?
Griswold Grim.
Griswold Grim, you're still around. Hey, bud. We did I was on your show.
Where are you then?
Well, you would remember, I hope. Remember?
Yeah. Do you let me interview it was a thing.
Didn't Isaac Cappy come on your show?
Dude, exactly.
Yeah.
It's I just my Amazon subscription was about to expire.
Yeah.
And so I was poking around with Prime Video to see what I could watch.
Yeah.
And I caught up on The Boys, right?
The Boys. Okay, I haven't heard of that one.
It's a superhero one.
Okay.
And they gave a shout out to Cappy's assassination in season 4, episode 2.
Get out of here.
And I just watched it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool.
He
lives on, of course. He lives on through all of us.
Well, that's appropriate.
It's true. It's a fact.
And then you come on the stream, man. What happened to you since then?
Since then? Well, I've been doing videos on my channel this whole time. I took a short break in the last 3 months where I just wasn't doing it much. I didn't feel like it. And I was meditating, talking to aliens in my head. And now I'm back. But I've been making live videos. I was making live videos every day for a couple weeks. And then I ended up in a mental institution, which I escaped today. And this is my first day home. So this is my first day back from being in the brig.
And so you're mainly on Substack and just pop up on YouTube on occasion now?
No. My intention is to go live on YouTube every single day. And I was for about 2 weeks in a row, leading up to this moment. So It's just the last 2 weeks I've been indisposed. I've been out of pocket, as they say, the kids.
So what do you do over on the Substack? I see it's up a lot. It's prime on your screen.
Oh, yeah. Because people can subscribe there and listen to the podcast there. And I also have found some poetry and stuff I wrote. Like I'll make some stuff for premium members that's exclusive for them. Like I found some like I thought I was a really good poet when I was like 19, 20. So I have some stuff I just happened to find. So I might put that on there with the audio of me reading it. If I cannot cry, it makes me cry is the problem. Because I was a very sad person, I guess, frequently. Yeah, so I'm going to publish some stuff that's for members only, very little. And then almost everything. It's the best way to engage with the podcast, which I enjoy, just the audio version of the show. So Substack is where I post the podcast. And then from Substack, it automatically posts to Apple iTunes, Apple Podcasts. So that's how I have it set up.
Yeah, I caught a couple ones where you were door dashing or something.
Yeah.
It's hard to keep track of everything going on.
Yeah.
It's I wanted to break the ice and say hello. So
that's great, man. I haven't heard from you in a while. I hope are you doing okay?
It's good times.
Is it? Oh, good. Great. Awesome. No, that's great. That's good to hear, man. I'm glad you're doing well. How's Carrie and all those people?
Who?
Carrie, All Seeing You? Aren't you friends?
Oh, see. No. She was my exit character. That's all.
She was your exit character? What do you mean? You were controlling her in some way?
No. I talked to her to exit the community. And I went over to this Jordan Peterson sphere of the internet and taught them how to Discord.
Okay. That's interesting.
I've been on daily live streams myself. It's good time.
Do you have
good time? You can swing by the channel.
Do you have a severe mental illness?
Yeah, but it's not profitable enough.
Oh.
So, the same. You're in the same. I learned my grifting from you, and so.
Oh, good, excellent, wonderful. I'm a good teacher sometimes.
Yeah, you remember the baseball T-shirt, the baseball sleeves. You got a new.
I'm wearing it today. Hold on, check it out. Look what I'm wearing. Can you see this? Are you watching the stream? Hold on, let me take these.
Yeah, I got you. Right.
There it is. Isn't this it?
That one. It was back there, guys. He was on Twitch. He used to do his backstages on Twitch, and then do a YouTube that was like half of it, and it really built the community to feel that you were backstage.
Yeah,
He gave me that interview, and I was like, I'd buy a shirt if you had baseball sleeves, and
cool.
It became a thing.
Yeah, I just barely fit in this one. I'm so skinny. I lost a lot of weight while I was doing this meditation. I guess it burns a lot of calories actually just sitting still when you're thinking hard. So I'm skinny, but yeah, this shirt, I just put it on for the first time in a long time. I always thought it's a little strong now. Like truth matters. Like people don't understand. People can take it to mean almost anything. Like it's a religious thing for a lot of people because, the Bible is the truth and Jesus is the truth, right? So a lot of religious people like it. So maybe
and pulled me over when I was rocking that bumper sticker.
Oh, the Truth Matters bumper sticker. Cool. Yeah, we could make more.
That's a good bumper sticker.
Yeah. We might order some more stuff. And Katie says, Katie wants me to pass the message along to you that the baseball jersey was your idea. And that's why she made it. She designs everything. She's the head designer of the other company she works for, which is a very cool company. And she made all of our shirts and the decisions on which suppliers to go with and so forth. And she says that you actually inspired this shirt that I'm wearing today. Just coincidentally, I guess, right? Just a coincidence.
I got a Doshi one in my closet, man.
Oh, that one is a real collector's item. That one I will not make anymore. If it should be worth more than you paid for it soon.
She gave you so much credibility when I stumbled upon you.
Doshi did.
Like people with a cat tree can have a show. It was so empowering.
Yeah, right. And today, like, look at my camera. Like today, all I have is my ring light and the camera on this 2017 Apple computer. And it kind of looks okay. I mean, it looks as good as some bullshit streams. At least, I'm not a demon or a ghost, and I blink my eyes and I drink water and stuff. And I smoke, I vape, and I exist.
So I saw you playing around in the Bible for a little bit, and now you're saying you were just out of a mental institution?
That is correct, sir. I had a religious experience, which led to me being arrested and taken, and then sent to a mental hospital where I was the last 11 days. I just got back today, this afternoon.
The religious experience, was it like a Kundalini pop?
No, it was about Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior.
It was like a vision, or?
No, I was in a trance, and I started saying a lot of crazy shit, like I was going to burn down the hotel. I was in a hotel, talking about Jesus in the hotel hallway on March 20th, the day before the equinox. And I just started saying a lot of stuff. I was like, a lot of crazy stuff that was crazy. I shouldn't say.
No, I get it, man. Like, there's a hell of a lot of people that say they're Christian, but very few that cast out demons.
Yeah, exactly.
And like, Christian's supposed to mean Christ-like, right?
That's what it's supposed to mean, and I agree with you that most Christians worship something different. Kind of. Like, I mean, I think they want to know Jesus. And I don't know. I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't castigate a religion, but almost anybody of any religion.
There's a lot of people that use it like an identity without actually trying to follow the way, right? Yeah. How many fasts for 40 days?
Well, exactly. And I've been Christian for a very long time, and people wouldn't know because I don't talk about it, because Jesus said not to talk about it. He said, if you're going to pray to me in private and don't make a big deal out of it. And when you fast, don't make faces like you're fasting and all that stuff that people don't, that real Christians or whatever, they want to be seen. They want to be seen as being Christian. You know what I mean? And Jesus said that's not the point. The point is to have a personal relationship, which I have now.
Yeah, I've basically been spending the last 3 years online saying that to Ned Flanders Christianity. It's been a fun ride. Well, it's good to catch up, Nathan. Have a good stream.
Good catching up with you too. Bless you. There you go. That's a blast from the past. 2017 that was from. Speaking of the time phone hack. Thanks, Mad Hatter 214 again. Okay, so there was I don't want to interrupt the phone call to read messages, but I put it up on the screen that someone was asking about Katie. Katie's doing great. Oh, maybe I did answer that. Maybe not Jim. This is Jim. Hello, Jim. You're on the air.
Hey, Nathan. You're back from the dead.
Hey, hold on one sec. Let me play one intro because we're less than 20 minutes in, so I can still play an intro, and then we'll go back to the phone call. Okay, I'm going to play this intro, which has totally you calling in. So if you want to listen to it on your TV, go ahead and turn your TV up or whatever.
Awesome. Yeah,
it's
man.
Like
totally.
Featuring you. Okay. Just stay on the phone with me. They won't be able to hear you when this thing's playing. I'm going to play it right now.
That's cool. Man, totally. Go ahead.
I know that I don't understand. I know that I don't know. I take you by my hand.
What is it?
But I don't know where to go.
No, this is something different.
Oh yeah, it was wrong. Sorry guys. I was trying to play the intro that has every day is every day.
Is everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Every day is every day. Yeah. That's right.
That's what I was trying to play.
That was like at the beginning of the first month or two of the pandemic, and I was just saying like, this is basically like every day to me because I've pretty much been in my house for years doing nothing.
Yeah, right. But believe it or not, your contributions are still significant. Like you have been keeping the show alive, because otherwise, like if you didn't call, then I probably I would never take phone calls because I'd be embarrassed that nobody was calling in, and you call every time. So like you've directly contributed to the like being of this show, Lift the Veil live.
Wow, man. I really appreciate that, dude. Thank
It's
you.
the truth, dude. Without you, I mean, I wouldn't, so I really appreciate you
That
after all these.
totally made my day, man.
That's great.
Yeah, brother. So everything's okay now. You're out from a mental hospital. You said that well, I'm glad you're back home, man.
Yeah, I had to stop doing cannabis actually because
What was it? Did you get? Was it too strong or something? Or
I didn't take that much the night that I made a scene in the hotel and got banned from the hotel forever. I didn't do that much. It was probably it was probably 30 milligrams or something, like not crazy. But it still can lead it. I can't, I need to be more stable is the truth. Like I need my emotions to be more within a range rather than going up and down because I'm bipolar, right? So
yeah,
it's better if I can stick with nicotine and caffeine and hold on, there's one more thing. Nicotine, caffeine. There are 3 drugs I take. Oh, and sugar sometimes. Is that right? Nicotine, caffeine, and sugar. Yeah, I think those are the 3 drugs that I'll continue.
Yeah, I mean,
using.
for all intents and purposes, you're pretty much straight edge.
Thanks.
Yeah, like that's a good way to be. I mean, like coffee's not too bad, man.
Yeah, exactly. Coffee and milk. I get an iced latte with 4 shots. That's what I get around like 1 o'clock or so.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah.
And then I can make coffee at home because we have something for that. So I can make coffee at home, then play pickleball, then blah blah blah, etc.
Yeah. Anyway, brother, I just wanted to touch base and see
Thanks,
how
man.
you're doing.
I feel great today, and it's great to hear from you.
It's good to hear from you too, man. Take care of yourself. All right.
You too.
All right. See ya.
I have a spinning pinwheel. All my technology has failed. I lost my phone, and it shows where it is. Which is why I didn't want to appear. On camera because it's terrible. This camera, But it's because I lost my phone. I think it's lost. I mean, I see a location. It's right off of a major road, right across from where I was working, the Porsche dealership. It's right across the street, but I just can't find it. It says it's playing a sound. I can use my watch. My watch has phone service turned on. So I'm actually okay. I can actually take phone calls and probably even respond to text messages, but it's hard because I can't change the settings on my AirPods without my phone. So I'm going to the Apple. Anyway, long story short, like gold, silver, and cash are all good for whatever future timeline I'm on, because I've seen timelines where the technology just isn't available. So I've walked down the street and end up on a really different timeline, believe it or not, where they don't have tap to pay. Literally, they don't have tap to pay. So I need the physical card with the chip to use credit on this timeline that I've been on, which I can slip into depending on kind of what I'm listening to, what my mood is. But this other timeline is fucked up, man. It's like a really screwed up system. And they don't take cash. So I always make sure to have cash on me for businesses that do take cash, because just don't take it for granted. Like, we're moving towards just using your phone with a little wallet on the back or something for some ID and stuff. But now you should probably have a regular wallet with the physical cards. In case you start slipping into these other worse timelines. And I'm sorry, I would have shaved. I also would have shaved. I have an appointment tomorrow with the barber. So I get my hair shaved. I have an ongoing appointment at a place appropriately called The Ritual here in downtown Slow. So I'll walk there tomorrow. My appointment at 2. Then I'm going to have an appointment at the Apple store for afterwards, so they can try to fix the problems I'm having with my technology, which are tons of them. So Oh, thanks, Beehole. Thanks, man. No homo, but thanks. I look like Wolverine. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, it's 2 weeks without a shave. So I have a weekly appointment with a barber now to do it because then I get some conversation and stuff in my life, even though it's expensive. It's very expensive. I mean, I could go to Supercuts and have it done for a lot less, but it's like a cool high-end men's shop with a high-end women's shop next door, which I didn't even know about. And so it's like men hanging out during the day talking about whatever, Bitcoin or angels or whatever. Oh, cool. Pink Floyd is here. Thanks, Pink Floyd. Couldn't have done it without you either. That one album, you know the one I'm talking about. That's all anybody needs if they really listen to it. So thanks, Pink Floyd. And what is that? Do they call that the George Floyd nigga-bot? Is that what they call that? Are you a nigga-bot? No, I'm not going to go for 12 hours. I will quit by midnight, my time, so I can just go to sleep and people don't. I mean, I could go for a long time. The last 2 days I've been sleeping a lot. I was in the mental institution and like there were a bunch of crazy people there. So I just kind of like last couple of days, I was just in my room, lying down, trying not to sleep, which I was successful at most of the time. Hey, you're on the air.
Hello, it's Job.
Hey, Job. How are you?
I am very well.
Oh, good.
Wonderful to see you back on the tube.
Yes, thank you. It's wonderful to be back.
Okay.
How are you doing?
And I'm fine. Like I said, just grateful to see you back. You look great.
Thanks for the coffees. You can always go. I'll put that one up. Thanks for the coffees. You didn't leave a comment.
No comment necessary.
And actually, it doesn't even show that it's from you. So I'm sorry for doxing you, Job.
Okay, that's okay.
Yeah, I apologize for that.
Okay. No, glad you're back.
Yeah. Do you want to meet up for a coffee or something sometime?
Maybe.
Okay.
I was going to actually reach out to you. What is your, I don't know if you've had an opportunity to catch up, but what are your thoughts in regards to the CIA and the Ark of the Covenant?
Oh, I don't know much about the Ark of the Covenant. I mean, I was reading, I read that. I read about it. It's in, I was reading the Bible. I got a Bible finally while I was in there. I was reading some of it. So I read a lot of Exodus and they talk about it. It's like gold plated and shit. It must have been really heavy. But what do I think about it? I think it's a metaphor. I doubt it's a real thing. I doubt it's real. I mean, God wrote on stone tablets. I don't think he can do. Well, I mean, it's not. It's not real.
Okay, so your thought process is like the stuff that the CIA had as far as whatever they did, as far as mentioning it or whatever, is just a bunch of BS.
I haven't heard that. I don't look at the news much because it's always changing. So, there's somebody saying that the CIA claims to have it.
Well, that's supposed to be like one of the things out there in the news sphere in regards to. Yeah, so I don't.
Well, it could,
like I said,
according to the voices in my head, Job, that would be me. I would be the Ark because they said I was Noah's son Sheb, which I assume they meant Shem, and Noah built the Ark, and so I am the Ark in my theory. I would be the Ark. So people who are connected to me will remain on the timeline, basically. I know it's kind of crazy.
Okay.
I know it's
okay. Well, if.
But basically, here's Job. This is the answer to your question. Thanks, Eon Will. Yeah, it's because remote viewers at the CIA could be controlling me or technology or something else. So if they claim to have the Ark of the Covenant, it's because they can control my mind with their powerful psychics who can probably act my mind.
Okay, so you're saying that you're in tune, is what you're saying.
I am in tune, just like that song.
Okay.
You know the song I'm talking about?
No.
There's a song, I believe it's by here. Oh, I won't be able to play it for you or the audience.
Okay.
But I can sing it to you. Hold on one sec. I'll tell you the song. It's by The Who, I think. I think it's by The Who. Let me see.
The Who Are You?
No, it's Getting in Tune by The Who. I'll sing it.
Okay.
I'll sing it to you. One moment. Let's see. Hold on. Oh, it's very good. It starts in your right ear. That's good. I'll hum it to you. I'm off key. Hold on. 'Cause it's in well with the words I'm saying. Oh, see, I don't know the words. I'll tell you.
Okay.
In the end, and in words I'm saying, I'm in tune, right in tune. I'm in tune, and I'm gonna tune right it on you. That's the song.
Oh, okay. All right.
You ever heard that before?
Okay.
So I'm in
I
tune,
think I might.
just like that song. I'm going to tune right in on you. So you better control your mind.
It's controlled.
Okay.
Sorry.
Good. Excellent. Well done.
All right.
Well done,
I'm going
Mel.
to go back in the bushes and watch.
All right, Queen.
Bye.
All right. See ya. It's all coded in music, the different codes. So there's so many. I can do so many different ones. The demons should know the influence of demonic. Oh, okay. It just isn't there because I can drink water or fake and kick them out. Ow. Hey, you're on the air.
Hey, what's up, Nate?
Hey, what's up, dude? How are you?
Man, Gary from Florida. I've been a long time listener.
Hey, are you the one with the nice beachfront property that I spoke with recently, or?
Man, I wish I had a nice beachfront. I'm in more of the backwoods of Florida.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Like in the swamps?
Yeah, man, the swamps where the gators are at.
Yeah. All right. Cool. The Gators. Cool, man.
Yeah, I just wanted to call because I've never called before, and I'm a fan, and I support what you do.
Thanks,
and
man.
Keep it up.
All right. You're the best. What was your name again, or what do you go by? You don't have to give your.
Gary.
Just Gary?
Like Gary, like the snail from SpongeBob.
Okay. Cool, man. Gary. All right. I'll try not to step on any snails for you. Okay.
I appreciate that, dude.
All
Well,
right.
take it easy and keep on keeping on.
All right. You too, Gary. Peace out.
Later, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to sing. I'm working on my singing. I went to the best musical theater training program on earth, I believe, at Carnegie Mellon. And I wanted to be in the musical theater program, but first you have to get into the acting. Well, I don't know. They probably bend the rules a little bit for people who are naturally good singers and dancers. But I got into the acting program, and then you're allowed to audition for the singing, for the musical theater program, dance and all that. I've taken dance classes, jazz, all this gay stuff I did when I was a kid. But it's actually good for you. And I can dance pretty well, but the gay guys kind of like it a little too much when I dance, it looks like. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Had the first gay guy really try to come on to me, I guess. Or it wasn't that bad, but I was dancing at this downtown here because the college kids go out, I guess, every night. I could even go after this because I think they're up until 2. I was really getting down, and this gay guy comes up and he's like that to me. He goes, and I was like, whatever you want, sir. Just don't start grinding on me or anything, you pervert. But eventually he got the plan. I think I covered my head with my Bitcoin sweater. You know, they say dancing like nobody's watching. Well, the easiest way to imagine that nobody's watching is to close your eyes, or even better, like drape something over your head. So like you're by yourself dancing. It is when you do the best dance, and when you're alone, probably the best singing too, really. It's hard for me to sing in front of an audience. I might have Pink Floyd. Yeah, I might have. I don't know. He was maybe a little older, and I had my beard shorter, which I prefer. But they let me shave at this place. I can tell you about it. I mean, whatever. I might only go an hour. Just depends on how I feel. Langley, what do they mean when they say one hand clapping? Well, it's because it's like this. I performed at the Kennedy Center twice, 2 years in a row. 2 years in a row. I was at the Kennedy Center doing something called Very Special Arts, I believe, something like that. It was basically for disabled people. So I would have deaf audience members, and they don't clap. They go like this, I think. Like that. I think that's what it was. I met that retard, the guy with Down syndrome, the famous one. I met him. And retard. I'm just kidding, obviously. But we're all retarded, to be fair. I mean, to be fair, it shouldn't be. I mean, we are all a little slow, to be honest with you. I've learned that. Everyone else, at least. Singing this note? Yeah, but I can practice singing with this new setup. So hopefully I'll get better. I apologize. Well, there are certain things that are within I don't have much range. I can't go high. That's all. So I need I can do probably Paul Simon, James Taylor. James Taylor, I think I can do. He doesn't have a big range. He doesn't have a high note. I'm kind of more of a baritone, I guess. So, but you want to be a tenor if you want to be a star. But yeah, I played saxophone in this show I was in. I would show you I could show you the program from it. I still have that. I haven't kept all of my memorabilia though. How much patience do you have? Like, how long can you wait until I mean, what do you think? Do you practice patience? Think about it. Because we like uncomfortable silences here. That's where magic happens. Mm-hmm. If you can't really sing, but want to join a choir or chorus, yeah, I could do that. But I am flat. And what my first big acting role was in France when I went to Catholic school for 3 years overseas. And I couldn't sing. I was too embarrassed even to sing. But we had music classes where we all sang together. So, which they don't have anymore. Music classes where you played instruments and stuff, which they don't have anymore. I played saxophone. I played guitar. Anyway, I was in like 6th grade or 7th grade. And I was Benjamin Franklin. No, I'm sorry, not Benjamin Franklin. I was FDR in Annie. We did a production of Annie. My first role was a very small speaking part in The Wizard of Oz, actually. Now that I think about it, it was a very small speaking role in The Wizard of Oz. And I was like Joe the farmhand or something. And I was like, oh, there's a big storm coming, something like that. That was it. I had like 4 lines because I couldn't sing. But then FDR, they were like, well, if FDR is a little flat, that's okay because, you know what I mean? So they let me somewhere over the rainbow. But yeah. Thanks, I am Pink Floyd. George Michael is a good looking guy, so I appreciate that. AJ Seaman says we like Bitcoins, angels, and cats. That's right, AJ. That's right, Alex. We like Bitcoins, angels, and cats. If anybody wants to send me Bitcoin, I just am not listing my address publicly for your benefit and my benefit. And people who understand Bitcoin will understand that. So I don't list my Bitcoin address publicly for your benefit and my benefit. Okay, if you understand. So you can email me at lifttheveil411@gmail.com. lifttheveil411@gmail.com. You can email me and I'll give it to you privately. But then you still might work for the government, and then I'll still have to declare it on my taxes. So if you really want to help me out, you'll find my Monero address. That's if you really want to help me out. Because I like Monero, and I'm holding on to some of that still. So, but yeah, it's just because it's all trackable, and the government's going to know your Bitcoin address. They'll figure it out. There's almost no way around it. I mean, you can do, I guess, are any of those services still available where you can anonymize your Bitcoin and spit it out? I mean, chances are the government controls those websites, to be honest. There's this one website that people use to get like Monero and stuff, pirate something or other. It's got to be controlled by the government. They use your email address. So, you know, at your own discretion, but they would have shut that site down if it wasn't controlled by the government. Trade Ogre, that's what it's called. Thank you. TradeOgre.com. Let me see if it still works. You can buy anything on there. Verifying you're human. Okay, thank you. Yeah, so. Oh, Bitcoin was up today, huh? It's still like 83. That's okay. Gonna buy more. Really, though, if you're buying Bitcoin, I'm just going to diverge from the mainstream Bitcoin hardcore Bitcoiners and say it's safer on Coinbase or Cash App for 99% of people, including me, because my Bitcoin, it disappears. Like my wallet balance is not correct on my device right now from my kind of anonymous wallet or whatever. It's not correct. Like somebody took some Bitcoin from me, but it shows back up. That's the weird thing. I've already been through this before where my wallet showed a low balance and then it showed the real balance. So with no transactions or anything. So there you go. Yeah, there is the paperless code. That's for the paperless code, which most people opt for, where you don't pay taxes and you just become a ghost. But I'd like to I want to have good credit. I just want to have good credit. So I actually need to declare that I make money, to be honest. So maybe I should list my Bitcoin address. I don't know. Maybe I should, because I'll just declare it then. Like I want to declare that I make money, a significant amount of money if possible. Because then I can rent things, buy things, lease things. I can lease a new car. Now, right now, I still can. So I need to get a new vehicle. And I have no income sources except for my father, who helps me out with rent and stuff. But it's kind of necessary when you basically have turned yourself into nothing in the world. I mean, I'd have like 75 people tuned in. I am a small fish. I know I did, Wes. Well, I was out of my mind. I did see that. But there's some dispute. Besides the fact that the person I bet with, Street Ghost, immediately waived the obligation, in my memory at least, on Discord. I don't know if that's what it shows now, but in my memory, Street Ghost, who is my friend, who has helped me out in the past when I was in a pinch and who I haven't given enough respect to, perhaps. He immediately said, "Oh, no big deal." That was the first thing he said. Later, he said, "Now I want you to pay me." And I was like, what? That's kind of fucked up. And actually, you can't verify it because the stream is deleted forever. So in my memory, I won. So actually, he owes me in my memory. But better that I just don't bet with people because I could lose. I'll lose. I'll just lose because what the fuck do I know? So, Street Ghost, you mean I can stream on X now? How did you manage that? Appreciate it. How many super chats are we up to? The 5 memberships don't count. So we still need, I don't know if we're going to make it, but the 5 memberships gives Mimsy basically, I'm anything Mimsy says, I'm required to do besides like full nudity, but even partial, whatever. Mimsy is in charge today. So I don't care if I hit my goal, but we're only 3 $5 super chats into the goal, but we only have 80 people tuned in. Oh yeah. Yeah. Somebody was trying to, Wes Clark. We also found out this nigga named Nate Verone trolled you as a black guy shilling Caspa. Yeah. I'm not going to mess with anything. I'm not messing with stuff that's not pretty established. And I'll tell you all the different cryptocurrencies I like. There are a number of them, but really I should, for just to be more conservative, I really only want to be buying Bitcoin, but I will take donations in Monero, and that's for your benefit and my benefit. And let's say you have cryptocurrency and don't know how to get Monero. I will do a free consultation with you to tell you how to get Monero. And actually, once you turn into Monero, then actually it does kind of disappear from the radar. So so it's not, privacy coins are good. And even if they get banned, they'll still be worth something. They'll probably be worth more, actually, strangely enough. So like, if you look at it as digital gold, like when they confiscated gold, the price went up, right? And when they stopped using it as a basis for the currency, it went up. So Monero is a good, like, below the radar kind of thing. So, hey, thanks. There's all kinds of new people. Rhythm meek. Well, the meek shall inherit the earth. And you use my symbol, the diamond or the crystal. Thank you. My brother made his escape. I think you're the sweetest, funniest, most soulful guy ever. That's so sweet of you to say. Thank you so much for that. I want to get better every day. So every day is a new, it's just like Alcoholics Anonymous. One day at a time. One day at a time. And believe in a higher power. Never make yourself your higher power. 100%. Never do that. That's when things go very badly. So even if it's yourself, even if you're an existentialist and I think, therefore I am, or you believe in like the channelings where you are God, even though it's kind of true, you want to have a higher, it needs to be a different you. It needs to be a different you. That's all. One that's much more advanced, much more knowledgeable than you. And sometimes tells you things that don't make any sense, but they're for your own benefit. That you, if you were your own God, wouldn't do. So it's like, and you have to understand that there are rules to follow and stuff like that. So that's good. People like mushrooms. Yeah. I might do those again in a controlled way. Yeah. But I ended up in psychosis, probably because of, what would be categorized as psychosis, even though it was like a religious experience and I was only doing things in the name of Jesus Christ. It still landed me in a mental hospital for 11 days and still sucked and was bad for everything. So I'm staying away from cannabis. I don't need mushrooms. I believe I'm naturally, in fact, I don't need drugs, because I believe I'm producing DMT. Which I think we all do, right, from our pineal gland. I believe I'm tripping basically all the time. Although my pupils aren't very large, so I had to use toothpaste while I was in the joint. That was probably heavy in fluoride. So fluoride calcifies your pineal gland, so you need to decalcify it. I use borax in sparkling water. That's my fountain of youth. It also increases testosterone. Also increases testosterone, apparently, naturally. Not sure if it was just cannabis. Well, it was, no, as far as like, no, that's it. And I take a drug for ADHD, similar to like Sam Bankman-Fried, but he was taking tons of it. I take a single dose pill that I've been taking for a long time for ADHD, which helps me relax because it's backwards. When you actually have the condition, when you use speed, it relaxes you. It makes you able to focus better. So, but that's it. No, it was just, I wasn't taking any illegal drugs. Everything I was doing was totally by the books. Everything legal. So Yeah. See, Adam says, I can't smoke cannabis. It's too trippy for me, even a slight bit. Yeah. Yeah. It's a fantastic drug, but it has kind of magical qualities and it kind of does what it wants. Even though the dose I took when I had that episode I had on the 20th, wasn't that large. I had been taking much more than that. I'd been taking significant amounts the whole time I was meditating and trying to get in touch with spirits and stuff. I finally breached some aliens. I was using heavier amounts, like maybe 75 milligrams at a time. And I was like normal, pretty much, for all intents and purposes. I looked lazy because I was just meditating and not doing a show or anything, but I was taking really large amounts. But that's true. You don't know whether something's tainted. But in California, in places where it's legal, there should be some symbol that shows you that it's approved by the state. So, and people that are into selling cannabis, like they're usually cool. That's the thing. Like, at least in some respects, like they don't want you to feel bad. They don't want you to go crazy from using their product. You know what I mean? Especially if you're paying top dollar for it, which you do at the legal dispensaries. So I have one walking distance from my house where I have most of my weed, where I was getting my weed. But the other thing is I was in with a guy from LA, like a 20-year-old who had said he was just vaping it. He was just vaping THC and went into psychosis. And he was gone. I mean, gone. He was talking to me, but I think he was unaware of what he was saying. He kept going, Nathan. He had only just met me. He kept going, Nathan. I'd walk by, he'd go, Nathan. I'm like, what? He'd go, Nathan. I'm like, what, dude? What's up? And then he goes, I'm not the moon. I was like, oh, that's very helpful. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. That makes sense to me. He said, I'm not the moon. I was like, oh, really? Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, it's the most economical is to take an edible form because you don't lose any of it from you lose a lot of it from smoking it because you blow it out of your mouth, unless you blow it into somebody else's mouth. So you lose a lot that way. So actually the most economical is to get liquid, whatever they call it. It's, what do they call it? I can't remember, but it's the kind you drop under your tongue. That's the most economical because you can get 1,000 milligrams for, depending on where you are, 40 or 50 bucks of good stuff. So that's how I used to do it. Boron, boron salt is the same as borax. That's correct. Rob Banks, thank you, Rob Banks. Yeah, boron salt, it's the same thing. That's how they sell it in supplements, but they charge a lot of money for it. You can just buy a box of borax at Walmart for like $8 or something, and that would literally run the whole town. I mean, literally the whole town here. From one $8 box could have the dose they need daily. All you do is take a pinch, you pinch it with your fingers and drop it in water and make sure it's fully dissolved because it takes time to dissolve. That's why I use sparkling water because it seems to dissolve very quickly. Yeah, 20 Mule Team Borax. Did Ronald Reagan do the ads for it, Side Girl? Nice. I like your feet. That's funny. That's funny, Side Girl. I like the feet pick. That's good. It's salt. It's a natural salt. It's just that it kills ants. So it's used in pesticides and it's used in laundry. You can use it as laundry detergent too. It's a miracle substance, I guess. But decalcify. One of the things it might do is decalcify your pineal gland. So I take it daily, sometimes twice a day. That's a good one, AJ. You can soak your Zen pouches. Yeah. Yeah, I shouldn't vape because you can just do Zens, but that's for the dragon code. If I really need to clear out something, I just take a vape. But you can just do Zins. That's probably the best, honestly. And stay away from cannabis. I mean, you don't need the cannabis, but if you're not prone to psychosis, then it's probably totally safe. It just depends, you know. You just don't want to take too much, especially in edible form, because you don't know how much you took until sometimes like 2-3 hours later. You might be the highest you might get when you take it that way, like sublingually, is like it might be 2 or 3 hours after you take it. That's when you really are the highest you are going to get. It might be. Sometimes it's much faster. It's really weird. I'm a very sensitive being, so like I can tell the difference, you know, in the effects and stuff. But you have to be careful with edibles, particularly. Yeah, but vaping is a good way to is a good delivery system for sure. And you don't need to do it much, and it doesn't cause much odor. You can, like, if you're at work, you can have your vape with you, go in the bathroom and the fan's on. You can just blow it up into the fan and stay in there for a few minutes. But so somebody might smell it though, if they're sensitive. Fasting is the cleanest way. Yeah, that's what I was doing for sure. I was really fasting. I basically didn't eat during the day, and then I'd have something for dinner, but it wasn't much. So I'm down to 167 pounds right now, which is the lightest I've ever been. Here, I'll show you. Even with my posture not being perfect, I'm very trim. Oh, you must be more advanced than I am in age. I don't know. Death Valley days. My mother bought borax detergent. Yeah, it works, I guess. Thanks, Winged Eternally. Yeah, I'm going to be playing more pickleball to be more fit. But it's amazing. I got this body by literally like stretching and eating less. And taking certain supplements every day religiously. Apple cider vinegar in particular with the mothers. So apple cider vinegar is super important, I think. I mean, based on my testing. It helps you out. You want to take that like 3 times a day, actually. You can mix it so it's not so bad. I like to take it straight, just little shots of it. You only need, I think, 2 teaspoons, just 2 teaspoons, 3 times a day, though, I would say. The guy who made it lived to a pretty advanced age. He died in a surfing accident in his 80s or something. The guy Bragg, the Bragg's apple cider vinegar or whatever. So I don't know. I'd like to stay live, but we ran out of phone calls. You know what I'll do? I'll post the number now to show that we're still taking calls. This helps calm me down. So oddly. So if you think this is a good podcast and you want to get into podcasting, I have a very inexpensive and old school setup. You could buy one of these microphones used probably from people who like wireless stuff. It's a blue Yeti microphone, which I think was $130. Sounds perfect to me. Plug in wired headphones, analog, like guitarists use, to the headphone thing. You can hear your own voice. You can hear the sound perfectly. You can get some really nice headphones like these. You don't have to have these though. I mean, you don't need anything, but this is just the webcam and a ring light, a cheap ring light. You can see it doesn't look great, but I don't have my phone. I have to get I'm going to try to get a new phone tomorrow. I think. We'll see. Oh, God. Oh. Oh, my neck still hurts sometimes. Sorry for the groaning. Apologize, ladies. I still have pain in my neck from where had to have a cadaver bone put in. So methylene blue. Yeah, maybe. I don't know what methylene blue is. But yeah, maybe. Yeah, it's probably something like Dune, right? Because he did the walking, the special sand walking and stuff and all that. Yeah, Dune is a decent metaphor for me, I guess, or whoever wants to pursue that path. When you get your miracle, okay. Every day is a miracle, to be honest. When you've really examined the statistical odds of the things that happen every single day, when you wake up and you know you're alive, that's actually a miracle, believe it or not. It's just most people kind of discount everyday things. Chili. Yeah. The cadaver bone may have given me certain enhancements. It's possible. I mean, it's theoretically possible that the government or aliens were present at the surgery at Stanford Hospital when I got my cadaver bone put in, or whatever it was. Could have been 3D printed, could have been some kind of advanced telepathy technology. I have no idea, really. My dad did work for the government, and he was very smart. And he had two very smart children. I was the smartest out of the two. I just took a different way. I just lived my life a little differently. That's all. But I am the smartest in the family. Mr. Happy, you think it's that high? 0.6, you think? Dead guy? Wow, 60% dead guy? They call that a walk-in, right? Yeah, my brother is smart. He is smart. Just in a different way. He's good at math. He's not as good with words as I am, but he's good with math. Very good. Went to a very good business school, just like my father. So, no, he is really smart and very successful, unlike me. Jenny Spark, I don't think you're a troll. Swirly, unfortunately, there's no way to verify what induced my episode. I don't think, in my mind, it wasn't psychosis. It was a religious expression. It was just very violent. Because in order to meet Jesus, you have to die or almost die. So, if you want to see Jesus in his true angelic form, then you have to die pretty much. And I haven't died yet, even though I've had a lot of close calls. So, no, it's not verified that it was cannabis. It's just, I don't need it. That's all. I really just don't need it. So why take it? Why take the risk? Even if it's all in my head, like it allows other subconsciously. When I take cannabis, I know I might be dealing with dark entities. I acknowledge that when I do the ritual, that I may be in contact with dark entities. But if I don't take it, then I'm not acknowledging that. And I should only be in contact with my family in heaven, and maybe the Phoenix and whoever else is out there. Yeah. Zoe, you've been experiencing yourself. You're the goat, huh? That's great. The goat is here, the greatest of all time. Zoe Trope. Yeah, I was talking to an entity called Z. So that might be you. You might represent that entity. Wanted to guinea pig myself before recommending it to anyone. There are 70 years of various medical studies. Yeah, which is what I'm doing as well. It's an experiment, a very dangerous experiment, a very, very dangerous experiment, which I don't recommend anyone trying, because you have to be willing to die every day. And have faith that you can't die because you're eternal, because we are eternal. We're eternal. We're an eternal conscience, all of us. together at level 8. So, hey, thanks, Bearable Pain. Nice cat. Yeah, I really want a cat. See, I might have to live on my own, but I don't want to. But I just do want. I would love to have a cat again. I saw a cat that it was Doshi basically at the PetSmart by Costco. Yeah, I was like, wow. But somebody adopted her immediately, so I couldn't get her. And Katie doesn't want a cat, so Sumi is our cat for now. She's the producer of the show for now. If you think about it hard enough, yes, Zoe, but you've had a long time to do that. It can be quite frightening, but yeah, ultimately, all of us, when we cross the street, could die. When we get out of bed, we could break our ankle and be, and not be the same ever again. At any time, you'd step on something, poison a snake, by who knows? Anything can happen. Yeah, actually, I was having a great night, Langley. I was at a really nice hotel, way more expensive than I needed to, but it was right downtown. It was like awesome location. Yeah, and everything was going great. The night that I had my episode, I was out talking to homeless people. I said it was Passover. And in my head, because it's the equinox, whatever. And I have to let in anybody who wanted to come in. So I let a homeless person come in and shower, and then leave. And everything was good. I was out on the streets. I was mostly talking to homeless people about Jesus Christ and singing songs and stuff with people. There was a guy playing guitar. We sang an Eagles song together. And then probably around 4 a.m, it was probably around 4 a.m. That's when I started talking about other stuff. I started thinking that life was unfair, probably, or who knows. So it's really heavy stuff. I just wanted to explore, like John 3:16. I wanted to know if that was true. That's all. I wanted to know. I was like, really? So that's the exploration that we're on, kind of. It's like, is that true? Is that the only way? And I don't think it is. Yeah. Basically, I don't think it's the only way, but it might be the easiest way. It might be the easiest way, but there are other ways too. The Muslims are our brothers and sisters, as are the Buddhists, as are the existentialists, the nihilists. We're all brothers and sisters. We're all a world family here. So maybe it's not the easiest. Maybe the Jesus path is actually quite difficult. Bee Patrol, I will take my shirt off for Mimsy only. She is the queen of the chat. But it's really kind of not with this lighting. In fact, I take that back. I take that back. We're not disrobing this evening. But it looks good to me. It's towards Brad Pitt style, skinny, and you can see muscles. Which I don't really have muscles, but when you're skinny enough, it kind of looks like you do, like a rock star kind of skinny. So that's where I'm at right now. But I already showed off how I look in this very tight shirt. Yeah, no, they won't pay you. Well, maybe. Don't know. It's possible. You could ask them. Christianity is not for the faint of heart. That's true. Everyone will know Jesus Christ is the truth in the end. That's that. I don't know. I'm not sure about that. I'm actually just not sure. for me and the entities that I speak with, those are the Elohim or Pleiadian aliens, which I believe are the same thing. For me, I'm going to meet Jesus in his angelic form. But on earth, he's my brother. On earth, he's my literal brother, Jesus Christ. And he doesn't like me that much, unfortunately. But I'm working on it. So my family in outer space is the Pleiadian race, which I believe is the Elohim, because that's kind of what they told me. But I'm insane. So take it for what you will. Aaron S. That's weird. Yeah. I was talking to Azazel, I think. Well, I felt his agony, his search for peace, because he's been in hell or here on earth for thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of years, millions of years. He's been here on earth since the flood. And here you suffer. Here you suffer, which you don't on the other levels. Well, that's not true exactly. As above, so below. But it's to learn the meaning of suffering. Yeah, Jesus has been in hell, just like the Jews say, who actually secretly worship Jesus Christ, I believe. I believe the Jews, the real ones, secretly worship Jesus Christ because he is in hell. He's here on earth. And here we suffer. And he's learning. He had to learn the meaning of human suffering. And make sure nobody ever wanted to be him ever again, basically, because it's just nonstop suffering. If you want to be Jesus Christ, like the Messiah, all you're going to do is suffer and die. Or that's what it's going to feel like. So. Yeah, I know that's heavy, but Jesus Christ, he's in hell because he's here on earth. He's been here this whole time. We're following his rules. He is the king, the true Messiah, the one and only. And, he's the guy. It's his code that we all live under right now. His laws, or the updated code for this simulation. Yeah, that's a fair way to put it, bearable pain. That he's not in hell. He accepted his fate, but he's not. He learned to enjoy. It's like heaven and earth are like, it's like this. It's like this. It's like they actually, it's weird. It's kind of like that TV show on Netflix that's really well known that I can't remember the name to because I'm just an idiot, actually. Stranger Things. It's like Stranger Things. A little bit. Pink Floyd. Yeah, you could call me an atheist. I believe in nothing. You can call me a nihilist. I am. I literally don't care about anything often. My mom was an atheist, so I wanted to make sure she went to heaven. If I really think about it, my mom was an atheist and died an atheist, but she studied a lot of Buddhism on the way. And I wanted to make sure that she was okay too. So I had to study Buddhism, and I had to study existentialism, and I had to study nihilism and all these other things just to make sure. Because John 3:16, I just don't want that to be the only way, because other people have different ideas. That's all. And I don't want it to be that like you don't get to go to heaven just because you don't believe in Jesus, or you don't think he's the Messiah like the Muslims. So what do you guys want to talk about? Are we doing okay? But the Jews, if they're idiots, if they don't understand the Bible and numbers, every 1,000 years something happens. Every 1,000 years something happens based on the chronology of the Bible, including the New Testament. Every 1,000 years, or every 42 generations, I should say, which is about 1,000 years, if generations are 25 years approximately. Jesus came after 4,000 years. He arrived 4,000 years after the creation, according to the Bible. So he was right on time. It should have been obvious. It was for the Jews who were supposed to rule the world. But it's not the way it's going to work out, I don't think. Yeah, that's right. Everything you're saying in the chat is correct. Jesus was a LARPer. Some of the worst people I've ever met in my life are religious. Yeah, because people get on their high horse. That's the thing. Like, they start to think, and also the whole forgiveness of sin and stuff. It's not that easy. First, you have to learn what it's like to really feel sorry you did something. And God knows the difference. You just have to remember the Father. That's all. And most people really just focus on the Son. I'm getting an interesting noise in my headphones. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. The Trinity. People forget. And they just worship Jesus. And you don't want to just do that, actually. It's probably very stressful. Remember the Father and remember the Spirit, because they're different if you're going to be Christian. And most Christians will be like, oh, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. But Jesus's way is very brutal. Jesus's way is very unforgiving. So you better have your shit straight, you know what I mean? And know who you're praying to and stuff. What is the content? What's the show for? It's for me and it's for you. Should you choose to listen to it and engage. In a perfect world, I'd earn a living. But based on my 10 years of doing it almost, I found that that's incredibly difficult to both tell the truth and make money. Those two things together, telling the truth and making money, don't work very well in this timeline. But yeah, Zoe. Yeah. And the Maitreya Buddha. So I have this here. So I'm also Buddhist. I am Buddhist for sure. I learned a lot from Buddhism. And Jesus was Buddhist, obviously. So Jesus was obviously familiar. I have this. Oops, wrong way. These are ivory from, I guess, when that was legal. And the Maitreya Buddha, which could be me or my wife, basically, is the fat, happy one. So that's where we're trying to get, is to the through the Kali Yuga. So it's been said that the Maitreya Buddha is here. I'm a 33. My wife's a 33. It's very rare. Can I heard Jesse Lee Peterson got caught fucking kids or something. That's what I heard. See, that's the problem with. So, no, I probably want to interview him again. I heard he fucks kids. That's what I heard, but I don't know. Somebody just told me. I don't know. I didn't know that before I posted my old interview with him. Thing about these nicotine things is they only last for like 30 minutes. Winged Eternally, I'm going to see if I can make myself your favorite poet. I found some of my poetry, some of it. Before I stopped writing things down, I was into writing, so. Check out our store, Truth Revolution Clothing, at truthclothing.io. I have to do a proper ad for that, which is scrolling across the bottom of the screen right now. Obviously, the call-in number doesn't help because people aren't calling in. So people will call if they feel like calling. The line is open. What was I going to say? Oh, I don't know. I don't seem to be able to log into my Coinbase. Incorrect. Oh, yeah, it's because it's the wrong email. Okay. Let's go back. Yeah, my cryptocurrency disappears. I lost my phone. It feels like a silent running. I like the gorillas. They're good. I would just do a music show, but earn $50 when you buy $50 in crypto. Holy shit. I'll have to do my link to Coinbase. That's what I'll do. And then both of us will get free crypto. I'm offering, for anybody who wants to send me cryptocurrency, I'm offering free consultations. All you need to do is text me at the phone number or direct message me on Twitter, and I'll set up a consultation with you. If you plan to pay me in cryptocurrency and just don't know how and don't know anything about cryptocurrency, I'll do it for free. For a donation, which I expect to get. I'll tell you my standard rate and everything. Your email or password is incorrect. How's that possible? I won't be able to reset. I'll figure that out later. I'll just figure that out later. It's not important. I don't know why I'm even looking at it. Stupid. No, cryptocurrency is still the best. I still am. You still want crypto. Sure. If you have of whatever situation you're in. Hey, you're on the air.
What's up, Nathan? Any word?
Hey, any word? How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Thanks for asking.
I missed the whole show, so I'm just calling out. I got to go back and watch the show from beginning.
Yeah, that's cool. What's on your mind?
I was wondering, why is Bitcoin taxed?
Why is it what?
Why is Bitcoin taxed as capital?
Oh, yeah. Well, because, it shouldn't be, but it is. But are they talking about waiving it for $600 or less if you make purchases with it? I remember them saying that.
That's why I'm asking you.
Yeah, in my memory, I think Trump will let people spend it. If stores start accepting it for coffee and shit like that, which they probably won't because it's too slow. But if they ever did, well, let's say it's Solana instead. Let's say it's US dollar coin on Solana. Let's say places start accepting that. there has been talk in the past of waiving any tax for purchases of $600 or less. So that's the way you would get around it.
So does the government have to pay tax on their own, like if they're going to start buying it?
Well, you only pay tax when you sell or trade. That's the only, buying it and holding it, there is no tax. So.
Right, but I mean, why? If it's like, shouldn't it just be a commodity? And
Yeah.
I have another extra. If it's a commodity, then why the hell? Is
Yeah,
the tax
exactly. It is. It should be like gold.
So, like, did Biden sign because he was doing the auto pen shit? Like, was that something that Biden signed in the law? This tax on Bitcoin and crypto?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. So the IRS would just like make it up whatever they want to.
Yeah, they tax it like stocks right now.
Yeah, I know, but doesn't that have to be signed in the law, or no? It's just like whatever the president says.
I'm not sure.
Just pay tax.
I'm not even sure. I don't know.
I'm just like, I don't think it's even like legal.
It shouldn't be. I mean, based on the, like, everything we're doing is illegal. We already break the Constitution. Yeah. Money should only be silver and gold. That's how you should pay. You should be forced to pay your taxes in silver and gold if we were following the Constitution. So actually, everything else is,
of course,
not correct. So,
but I mean, if it's a commodity, though, that's like not capital gains. It's like that's if you consider, obviously, I think it's basically like a metal.
Yeah, well, as long as you don't sell it, there is no tax. As long as you don't sell it, there is no tax. And basically you should just never sell it. But once places start and like you can buy gold and silver with it directly. I mean, a lot of gold and silver places let you do that. So,
all right. So assuming like Biden's auto pen didn't create this tax on crypto or Bitcoin, and it's totally legit, what does it take for the government to basically remove that tax from Bitcoin? What would it require?
Maybe an act of Congress, but Congress is all bought off by people who have Bitcoin at this point. So they'd probably pass anything Bitcoin people tell them to, because Bitcoin people have so much money.
So so you're saying Congress passed the Bitcoin Tax Act?
Listen, you'd have to do your own research. I have no idea. I have no.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
You would know. I didn't know. It doesn't sound like, I don't know if they did or not. It's crazy if they didn't. Then they shouldn't even be paying taxes.
Yeah.
On Bitcoin for anything.
That's
or any crypto.
That's right.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. We live in a crazy upside down world.
It's weird. So the other side note. So you took a break for a little bit. How are you doing?
I'm doing better.
What happened? Like, did anything happen in particular? I missed the whole show.
Yeah, you'll just have to catch up on the show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because we already discussed it in depth. So I just don't want to go over it again.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, but I ended up in a mental institution, so I can tell you that.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I just got out. I just got out today.
Oh, fuck. We love you. I'm glad. Yeah, we love you. Don't worry. We love you. I'm glad you're okay.
Thank you very much. It's very sweet of her to say. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Deeply.
Think of how you had.
Yeah, we were worried.
You were right to be worried, it turned out. So, thank you.
Oh, okay. Everything will be fine. Don't worry. You'll be fine.
Yeah, I hope
don't,
so. One day
don't listen to Jaron about anything.
Yeah, now we'll have Jaron on. I'm going to go because I'm still going to be a flat earther when I talk to Jaron. So,
you are.
I'm just going to be a flat earther and he'll be a glober and we can go back and forth and argue about it.
Oh, okay. That's fine. You can be cordial.
Yeah. We're still friends.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, he's cool.
That's good.
He's cool. He's doing his thing. I'm doing my thing. We're like cosmically brothers, so he's cool.
Oh, you are.
Yeah. Yeah, we're
oh, that's cool.
Yeah. We've met in person. Like I brought him cookies. I brought him cookies.
So what do you think? Oh, you guys, yeah. So what do you think? Why do you think it's just because of like his own mind that he switched like that, or is it something?
No, it's a very rational reason to switch. I mean, what he saw.
Is it?
I think, yeah, it's very rational. Yeah, because the model that they show you for the sun going around, it doesn't work in the southern hemisphere. Unless you.
Well, no, there's multiple models before that.
Right.
Counted for.
See, that's what I was asking Jaron about, because I found a map that showed the sun in the south, and there still was a 24-hour the sun where it is on the flat Earth map, and it still showed a 24-hour sun for Antarctica. So I was like, dude, have you checked this out? And he was like, no, it's a globe, dude, 100%. I'm like, okay, well, I still don't know.
You don't think he was compromised in any way? Because he said he would, if he comes out and says things that he says, that he'd be compromised.
He might be compromised.
It's
that. Possible.
Oh, you think so?
It's possible.
So
he's got a nice studio. I mean, he seems to be doing well, right? So maybe somebody gave him some money.
What do you have? What do you think would compromise a person to change? Just curious.
Maybe some money, or
speculate. Money.
It's possible. I don't know, but I don't think he would ever sell out. But it's possible. It's possible he's LARPing. He might be LARPing. I don't know.
What does that mean, the LARP? I don't really know.
Live action role play. He might just be pretending to be a glober for like. Honestly, it's possible.
Oh yeah.
It's possible. I mean,
that's fascinating. I don't know. I've never been. I'm not on the screen like you guys are, so I don't even know. I'm just curious.
Yeah.
What intentions would be.
Mm.
But anyway, that was good to talk. Well, thanks for talking.
Yeah. What was your name again? You said any word, right?
Any word.
Any word. That's a good one. That's a very good one.
Well, I'm the guy. I've been on your chat for.
Yeah. I know. I've seen you around.
You probably know my real name.
And your wife watches the show, or your significant other there?
She's aware. She's aware.
She likes the show and stuff.
I love you.
She didn't see a lot of the old shows. But,
yeah, we'd like to get those back, but I don't know. Somebody would have to pull some strings with YouTube and restore my old channel, because actually, I'm sure the government was involved in shutting down my old channel.
I'm not on the internet.
Oh,
she's kind of
good for you.
A Luddite.
More like Jesus was, and the Father. They don't like technology.
Yeah,
that's good. That's a good way to be. That's a much easier path. Do you guys have like farm animals and stuff, or how deep into it are you?
No. We live in Oakland.
Oh, you live in Oakland? Oh man, could I come and have could we come hang out by Lake Merritt? Maybe. Okay. All right. Well, I love it. I spent 6 months living in Oakland by Lake Merritt, and it was awesome. So I love that.
I know you told me the story.
Yeah.
You told me the story before. If you're around, you can definitely we'll meet up.
Okay, cool. I'll have to remember your phone number somehow, but you just called in. So let me text you. Yeah. I'll try to remember to text you so you can be in touch, and then I'll let you know if I come up that way. Because my father's up there. So when I go visit my father, yeah, he's in San Jose.
Oh, okay.
And like long-term care facilities.
Like an hour. He's getting old now.
Yeah, he's got Parkinson's and stuff. I
thought it happens to us all.
Yeah, I thought he was going to die. So, yeah.
Well, stay strong and keep it up, man.
All right.
You got a long way to go. So
okay.
For the apocalypse.
Yeah. We're going to try to avoid it.
Yeah. Well, that way you can stop it. Just got to let it ride out.
Yeah. Right. Right. All right.
Right on, dude.
All right. Right on.
Good.
Nice talking to you. All right. See you. Was Unirock a Fed? He was being paid. He was being paid to make videos. He made that one about Robert the Deplorable. He basically drove Robert the Deplorable to suicide, I think. Even though afterward he said people tried to kill him and he faked it and stuff. I don't think he faked it. I think he genuinely tried to kill himself and lived, but it was because of Unirock almost exclusively. So he basically almost got somebody killed because of his stupid videos, and probably because of a few dollars, maybe $100, honestly. So, yeah, fuck him forever, basically. Yeah, those who remember Unirock. That's from the 2017 days. Yeah, people were being paid to make videos about me, too. Unirock destroyed Jordan Tather and David Wilcox. Well, see, that's what he's there for. So those guys are both shills. So fair enough that he went after them. Fair enough. They are shills. 100%. Wilcox, I don't know that well, but Jordan Sather. No, we don't like those people that much. They're idiots. Feels like silent run. Yeah. I better play my intro. Okay, cue musical intro. Boy, that's brilliant. I do think some things in the world are real. Like you guys. You guys are real. Most of you. Most of my listeners, I think, are not just in my head. I think I have the metrics to prove it. You've taken a leap of faith today. What is that sound? And I apologize if you take offense. I'm a little offended myself. Welcome to our show. Welcome to the future. What it is, joining you live from sunny California. It's a beautiful day today. I'm your host, Nathan Stoltman. And I bring you the news, the real news. Oh, man. I'm uploading the full version of that intro that Jaron produced, which I cut the intro to a minute, basically. It's about 1 minute long as it is. I think it's 1 minute and 5 seconds. He had made a longer intro that I thought was too long, and I modified it. You and me will be seeing this. Oh, well, I won't be seeing it for the first time. But if you'd like, and I will, regardless of what you want, play the full intro that Jaron originally created for this show. Mm-hmm. Oh, did I just get a super chat? All right, cool. Yeah, I know. Thanks, Teddy. I know. Believe me. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. We're getting towards our goal. Only, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're only 6 $5 super chats away from reaching our goal, which has to be reached within 2 hours. So we have 23 minutes to get 6 $5 super chats to reach the goal for the show, which I think is pretty modest. $35 for 2 hours. Minimum wage, basically. Thanks, Cognitive Dissonant. I think the t-shirt business will go on. Right now, everything's on clearance sale. So 23andMe went bankrupt for real, Side Girl. Wow, I still need to do my DNA. I'm planning on it. Oh, man. Yeah, see, something's fucking with me, I swear. Oh, that's good. Oh, there we go. Oh, God. Woo. Man, that was good, actually. Fuck. Oh. I had to clear some stuff out. Jeez Louise. I'm gonna have to get some more water or something. Cognitive Dissonant. Are you silent stream so far? What are you? I don't think so. I've been talking. Are you not hearing anything? That would be on your end, sir or madam. Tales of Horror, Thomas Schellenberg. Yeah, maybe he'll call in again. That'd be funny. I'm playing 2 videos at the same time right now, or I was. I played an episode where it sounded like Thomas on the phone, and he said he was living in a haunted hotel and hadn't showered for 2 months. And what else? Started saying all kinds of crazy shit. All kinds of crazy shit, to be honest. DeFango actually took him to court. Good. I hope he lost. Yeah, he is a vampire. Yeah. I'm a better vampire. That's all. So. But you said he's a vampire, which means he lives in a van also? Possible too. Yeah, you'll have to listen to that episode. That episode dropped at the same time as this live show for members only, actually. It's live. Yeah, that's right. For members only until midnight, my time. There's another video which has something sounding like Thomas speaking in tongues, basically speaking like a demon or a ghost. And then eventually talking about injecting himself with some substance. It was really weird. Thanks, Cognitive Dissonant. Yeah, I could be Nate. That could be my alternate personality. I prefer Nathan, though. But I can also be Nate. That's why I put Nate on the thing. But it'll go back to Nathan soon because I prefer that. What else? What's up, Saint Eliz? How are you? Thanks. You love the shirts and hoodie? Awesome. Congrats. I'll get a new phone so I look better by tomorrow. Hopefully. Yeah, by tomorrow I want to get it. I need to get a new phone. Just have to. One way or another. AT&T is doing a deal where you can trade in any. I'm on AT&T, and they're doing a deal where you can trade in any phone and get $1,000 credit. So, which can get you the new iPhone 16 Pro. So I guess that's what I'm going to do. I just have to find a phone to trade in. Problem is, I lost my phone. Can't find it. Right across the street from the AT&T store, believe it or not. Now people are speaking in tongues. I don't understand anymore. It says Nathan of Gaza proclaimed Shabtai Zvi to be the Mashiach. You guys are talking shit I don't understand at all. I'm a simple human. Well, maybe a complicated human, but simple in many ways. I'm silent running. Sabbatai Levi? What does that mean? What does Sabbatai Levi mean? I'm not that familiar with Jewish religion. Oh, cool. Hey, Open Sauce. That's cool. Yeah, this is a late night stream. This wouldn't be what I would normally do it, but just thought I'd give it a shot. Something is bothering me, though. I can tell. Something's trying to bother me. Don't know what it is. And why it doesn't just go the fuck away. It knows what happens when it comes in. I'm just going to get myself some more water. See, I feel better already. Simple. Thomas Schoenberg is technically, well, I don't know. He's still alive, from what I understand. Thanks, Open Sauce. Long-time listener since the Cappy days. Yeah, that's cool. Cool, man. Yeah, you should be finding my shows. Make sure you have your notifications turned on. Make sure you're subscribed. You may have been unsubscribed, a lot of you. So make sure to check it out. No, I think there are satellites, Girl. I think we have satellites for sure. But it's cool to argue about it. Jordan, you think I'm telepathic? It's possible, yeah. Well, actually, Jordan, maybe you're telepathic. Dave Matthews song? Which one, Street Ghost? I love Dave Matthews. And my brother loves Dave Matthews. He's from Charlottesville, Virginia. I think he did his first live show in Charlottesville, which is where UVA is. Oh, yeah, that song, Satellite. Right. Good song. Let me find it. I'll add it to one of my playlists. Browse. No, I don't want to browse. I don't want a library. Oh, here we go. Listen now. Let's search for Satellite Dave Matthews Band. Here it is. Let's see if I remember it. Satellite. Let's see. Delays the beginning. I'm listening to the song. Hasn't started yet. Has a really long intro, I guess. Satellite in my eyes, in the skies, how I wonder. Satellite. So the station. Actually, you should be able to hear it. That's a nice song. I need to add that. I need to add that album to my library. Oh, it's already on there, I think. Well, anyway, I added it now. Oh, it's an expanded edition that came out in 1994. Okay. I'll have to prune. My favorite song is the one, I think it's The Typical Situation. Yeah. 10 fingers counting, 10 fingers counting. We have each 9 planets. Ten fingers counting, we have each 9 planets. Round the sun, repeat. 8 ball, the last if you triumphant be. 7 oceans pummel the shores of the sea. It's a typical situation in these typical times. Too many choices. It's a typical situation in these typical times. Too many choices. Everybody's free. Keep the back door open. Everyone'll come around. Why are you different? Why are you that way? If you don't get in line, we'll lock you away. It all comes down to nothing. Feeling 5 around a sense of self. 4 seasons turn on and turn off. I can see 3 corners from this corner. 2's a perfect number, but 1, oh, everybody's happy, everybody's free. Keep the big door open, everyone'll come around. Why are you different? Why are you that way? If you don't get in line, we'll lock you away. A little better. Yeah, he's good. But it was kind of gay. It's kind of gay. That's all. It's like college music. It became like Fish, I think. See, people tuned out. They were like, oh, what the fuck is going on? They're like, he needs his meds. But that was the first, I read once on the internet that was the first song he played at his first show ever, was that song, Typical Situation. That's what I heard. And I like songs with numbers in them. I like songs where they talk about numbers. Jay-Z, Mos Def. Mos Def has a song called Mathematics. It's awesome. I can rap it for you if you want. It's up to you. But we didn't reach our goal, so if you want me to rap, then we have to reach our goal. So, which were 1, 2, 3, 4. We're 6 $5 super chats away. So that's up to you. And only 6.5 minutes away, too. So it's probably not going to happen. But I'll look it up just in case. Just in case a miracle happens tonight. Mathematics by Mos Def. I love that. I love that song. But this is when people start thinking the show is kind of weird. So, can I play the piano with my penis? Not yet. I'll learn though. It'll probably take time. But I have time, I think. Trying to see how long I can live. As this human being, at least. There isn't much hard R in rap songs. Jordan Tyler. Band of Skull song patterns. Okay, I'll look into it. I like my music already, though. I heard Dochi. I heard there's a female artist called Dochi. I have to add her to my catalog. I heard she's really good. Actually, I heard her song for the first time today when I was in the mental institution. Dochi. Doechii. So far, I like her music. Dochi. So I'm gonna put that on I'm gonna add that to my playlist so I see what it's all about. Dochi. Sounds like Doshi, so why not? Oh, all she's ever put out is a single so far? Okay, let's add it. Anxiety single. Okay. Oh, and there's an album. Alligator Bites Never Heal extended. Okay, so we want to add that to library. We'll see if she's good. Most recent news release movie you've seen? I could go to the movies. I might go to the movies tomorrow. I've found the theater in town. We have 4 minutes left, and I guess I'll sign out, and then people can talk to me in Discord. I'll drop my Discord link. That's what I'll do. So I still have friends, and then I can join you in a group chat if you want or something. Which is the lift? This is the Lift the Veil one. Invite people and copy and paste. LTV Discord. We're almost done. Then you can share. We have a music room. So that's actually the best reason to share that. We have a music room where you can just share music from YouTube and stuff. Oh, God. Something is fucking with me. So annoying. You're annoying. Whoever you are, you're super annoying. I don't like you. Did I not make that clear? Or like what do you think you are? Who do you think you are? I think I've made it very clear, sir. All right, we better wrap up. I haven't done a full commercial for the shirts yet. So let's see. You can always send me a coffee by going to buymeacoffee.com/lifttheveil. You can always do that, and I will. If you leave a message, it's up there for people to see, and I'll read it on the show. Okay, buymeacoffee.com/lifttheveil. Okay, that's one way, and you can. And the best thing you can do is become a member, a paid member. And then what else? My store, our store, Truth Clothing. Where is that? Oh. See, I just threw up in my mouth a little bit. Let's see. Where's the store? Why is that not up anymore? That's weird. Truthclothing.io, which has been running across the screen the entire time. You can buy shirts which are literally free. I mean, there is stuff that is literally free, but you have to get something else. Well, it doesn't matter. I don't care. Whatever you want to do. Let me show you that. And then we'll log off. So this is our website, truthclothing.io. There's free shipping on orders over $99. Free shipping on orders over $99, which is actually really cool in the United States. This is our website, which Katie designed. That's our best-selling design. Question Everything, which portions of which go to Ryan of, what's his channel called? Ryan at Last American Vagabond. So a portion of the proceedings go to him if you buy those shirts, and they're on sale too. They're on clearance sale right now. And that sale might end at this point. I might end the sale on his shirts in particular, because then he makes more money. But this is all our stuff. I mean, I still have it here. It's in this room with me right now in stock. $5 for these shirts that cost $20 to produce. Freedom of Face. Those shirts didn't sell well at all. So you're more than welcome to get a fucking awesome shirt that might be a size too small. At least for me, it seems to be. If I'm at my regular weight. Freedom of Faces are $5. They're made in America. Actually made in America, not like a joke. And then a bunch of other stuff. And it's so cheap. It's crazy. I sell like one shirt every couple days. It's really kind of fucked up, actually. But we have great shirts. Take advantage of the sale while it's still going. It may end at any time. We may have to go back to full price. Because people don't believe they're going to be nice at the price that we sell them for. Two hours, that's it. All right, guys. We did it. We got a few phone calls. We have terrible video today. Tomorrow it'll be better. And maybe with less singing, and we'll all be happy. And we want peace. That's what we crave. Peace and harmony. And that's it, really. Peace and harmony. And pickleball. Pickleball, you can get violent. No, just kidding. Just be nice to people. Don't hit the girls. Okay? So that's it for tonight. I invited you to my Discord for the after hours conversation, if there is any. I'll probably go get something to eat. Where am I going to go to get something to eat? I might go down to 7-Eleven and get like one of those things, those Chiquitos or whatever. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Probably going to walk to 7-Eleven. So, because I can listen to music and take phone calls even at my real phone number with just my watch. So we're good. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you guys. We will be back tomorrow. Okay? Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about yourself. We should be good. Okay? So for now, that's what it is. Big thumbs up for everybody. Appreciate you.